Hi, here we are again. Sunday, technically Monday now, and I just got home from work and we're gonna recap the week. So last thing we left off, we were talking about my mom. I did not reach out to her just because I have a lot going on and maybe I underestimated how much it is. So that's just kind of been on the back burner for now. And honestly, I feel like I don't need to rush myself with that. And I think that I was kind of feeling pressured with my birthday and all. So yeah, that's where we're at right now. It's family stuff. Clients, practicum. So I have yet to have a client since that first session. This Saturday, I was going to have my client that was rescheduled because they started us off with 3. And so actually first Thursday, there was a fire at our building. Everyone's fine. So we didn't go in. So I didn't see my client for her second session. And then Saturday, I had the client that canceled last Saturday come back, and she at 1:05 called and said she was 40 minutes out. Her appointment is at 1. So I told her, yeah, let's just reschedule. That's frustrating. Let's talk about how frustrating it is to get your clients there. And it's understandable, but also frustrating. And frustrating, that's what I meant. So yeah. And then I got 2 more people assigned to me, so we'll see if those pan out or not. Yeah, so that's practicum. Kind of feeling like maybe I'm behind, but then I'm like, not really, because once it picks up, I know I'm gonna be in it and like, oh man, I missed the days when I was like 1 client. So yeah, things are going. Still figuring out this Tavera thing. It's kind of confusing, and yeah. Practicum class this week was very useful as always. Wanted to talk a little bit about the assignment we did. I think it was amazing and really cool, and I wish there was more time to talk about it and like this be the assignment, not like a paper, but can't have it all. So what I got so far. So when I first thought about it, I'm like, circles, that's what's coming to my mind. So here we have some circles, badly drawn. I did me circle in the middle, and I did it in brown because, I have on there daughter of an immigrant, brown skin, cis female, because that I think is very, that's really shaped who I am. And then I'm gonna do a larger circle around. I don't know if you can kind of see it. It's very faint. And under there, I'm gonna put the world at large because I am just my own. My orbit is just, in a bigger atmosphere. So yeah, space stuff, we love that. On this side, so I have a circle, and the circle is made up of the word connections, and then I have a break here, and I added breaking the cycle, and then I'll probably put connections one more time with just a little like line break. In that circle, I put root issues. So I wanted mine to be like creative, and like I'm a writer, so I wanted to add in like just words, not too like paragraphy, if that makes sense. So root issues in green because roots. In there I wrote family, attachment, and in capital letters. Community, we got trauma at the bottom, focused and informed. I was just kind of writing like things that were coming to me, not necessarily like thinking academically, because the way my brain works is like I'm not an intellectualizer. And or not that, because that kind of sounds othering. I just don't live up here like that. I know definitely more emotional. So that's kind of where I was going with this project. And then I wanted to like add in the academic stuff. Honestly, sometimes I don't feel like I belong in the academic world, because it's always been very hard for me, and it still is. So that's a whole area. So yeah, that's what I got. And then on this side, this corner, I started writing. I'm gonna begin the circle. The word that's gonna make up the circle is gonna be self, because self, very, very important to me, and the work I want to do and the work I am doing on myself. So in the middle in yellow, I put stories, and stories is just like a really important word to me, and I think our stories are just like so important, and I'm definitely narrative. I lean very far towards the narrative side, and I wrote the question, because I said if I'm not gonna write a lot of words, I want to write like questions, or just keep it short and sweet. I put, what are we telling ourselves? What are we telling others with their stories? And then at the top I put actualization, because that's what I'm interested in doing, long-term work, and really like self-actualization work. Yeah, so what I've thought so far is family systems, right, within like the Bowen intergenerational stuff, and narrative, which similar to yours truly. That I think I remember in community college about 5 years ago, there was a family systems class, a psychology class, that I didn't take, and I really wanted to. And so I kind of did my own research, and I really like love it. I just feel like I need to delve deeper, and I think this is where my insecurities about being like an academic come in, because I can't spout off a theory. Yeah, but I really love it, and I feel like it resonates with me and like who I am. Oh my gosh, this video is already 8 minutes, and I feel like I haven't really said anything. Anyway, yeah, so I'm excited to finish this and keep working on it, as I keep working on myself through this semester. And I think that there's definitely been a lot of self-interrogating and questioning and exploring and processing going on. Yeah, and so that's kind of where I'm at right now. I'm really on this journey, and there's a lot of growth edges. There's also a lot of strength. Yeah, that's where we're at right now. I'll see you next week.